Welcome back to the Talk Shop, and we are outside Studio 255 on location at Import Auto, and this is Klaus Halbsgut to talk about the second annual Albany County Dems Music Festival and four local bands for outstanding celebration of Dia de los Muertos in Laramie at the Cooper Center for Performing Arts. I don't know some of the bands. Tell us about House of Cards and Grammys, along with Dano, and the fourth band is
Cavalry. Well, Dano's been a long time musician in the area. He plays a lot of I guess you would call them folk hits and stuff like that, but I expect a lot of variety from him. The Grammys are how did they phrase it? A new fusion. I might be getting them mixed up with Cavalry. One of them spaghetti western type kind of music. Anyway, if you go to albanycountyyodems.org, go to our music festival page, you'll get a lot better explanation and detail about the bands in their bio. There's a link to House of Cards. I'm expecting this to be a great event. We're going to have, besides these four bands, we're going to have some food on site. We'll be selling meal tickets for that. There'll be beer and wine provided by Sweet Melissa's and Mark Zirez. We have a permit for that, so we'll have that on hand. We'll have the Soda Pit truck also on location for people that are fans of that. One of the better food trucks here in town, so we're excited about that also. Besides the four great bands, the great location there at the Cooper Center on 4th Street. What is
1174 North 4th Street.
1174 North 4th Street. My glasses are not on, so I couldn't quite read the address. But it's a great location. I was just there this morning working with a lot of our co-directors on where we're going to be putting tables, where we're going to platform the bands, how we're going to have it all arranged. So this is all coming together really, really well. I'm excited. We have a lot of the Democratic Party leadership that's going to be coming down for the event.
Special guests from Pennsylvania State.
Well, we have some really special guests, two of them. Unfortunately, the flyer that I have posted up here just shows Malcolm Kenyatta, who's a vice chair of the DNC and also a state representative in Pennsylvania. He'll be coming in for the event, as well as what I don't have on the poster, a late edition, Alicia Andrews, who is an amazing lady that I've got to personally know over the last few months, inspirational speaker, and she is the chair of the Women's Caucus for the DNC. So to actually have two people from the DOC leadership team coming to Albany County, Wyoming, this is a big deal. So they will be there. They're not really going to be the focus of the music festival, but they will be there, probably have a short little 5-10 minute speech from each one of them between the bands as they're setting up, because we'll have one band starting shortly after 4, and then when their set's done, then they got to tear down, and there'll be an intermission type kind of thing for people to go buy those adult beverages I was talking about, or go get themselves a snack, or go visit the Soda Pit. And then we'll have a setup outside of where the bands will actually be playing. Cooper Center's got a great big hallway, foyer, whatever you want to call it, where people can mingle and get together and talk. And it's going to be a great sense of community, a community event. Everybody's invited. We also will be having a costume contest. So in honor of our Dia de los Muertos celebration, we encourage everybody to dress up. You don't necessarily have to dress up in cultural costumes. For that particular holiday, you could dress up as a pirate, a sailor, whatever you want to dress up as. Doesn't really matter. Frankenstein, come as you will, come as you want. You don't have to dress up, but we will be awarding prizes. We're still trying to figure out how we're going to do the judging on that. So it's going to be a very good, very lengthy event, really, with the four bands. And then for those that really want a little bit more, if this is just not enough fun for you, we will be having a special VIP ticket, which not only includes the music festival, and you get to listen to all the four bands and take part in that.
There's an after party.
There's an after party. We've reserved a private room at Altitude, And it's going to be a very small gathering for probably about 15, 16 special people that buy VIP tickets. And you'll get to spend a little extra time with Alicia Andrews, again, the DNC Caucus Women's Chair, and Malcolm Kenyatta, the DNC Vice Chair. And you'll get to hear about what direction party's going in, and you can actually even give them feedback, because all politicians, including myself as a chair, we want to know what people are thinking. We want to know what's on your mind. And what I do know about our elected officials and politicians, if you don't tell them what's on your mind, and if anybody's listened to me before talk to Eric in your studio, I have said this before and I'll say it again. If you don't let them know, they're going to do whatever the heck they want anyway. So let them know. They might ignore you, but they ain't going to do it if you don't let them know. And again, all politicians should be held accountable and should show up. So that's more for next year than the music festival, but that's something I'll be talking about more with my friend Eric.
This is billed as the party that knows how to party, music festival, and fundraiser. What are some of the funds being used in the AC Democratic Party?
Well, basically the Democratic Party, as well as my friends in the Republican Party, exist for one sole purpose. I, as the chair of the Democratic Party, my singular focus is to get more Democrats elected. And if you want to affect change, and the protests that go on, that's all great and everything, writing letters to the editor, I participate in all of those things. But if you don't like what's happening and you don't like what's going on in government and you want to change it, you have to run for office. You have to get elected. That is how you make change. And if you want to get involved in your local community now, you don't have to wait until the elections next year. We got city boards and county boards that need volunteers, and I've been talking about that quite frequently a lot over the last half year or so. It's important that you get involved with your community. Just complaining about things, as much fun as that is, and I have to admit I enjoy it on occasion too, doesn't change anything. You have to show up. You have to get out there. You have to do the work. And if you're passionate about your community, and I love Albany County and Laramie, and I'm very passionate about it, I want to make this place better, not just for Democrats, but for everybody. I don't really care what the letter is behind your name. I want to make this place a better place for all. And you do that by getting involved and talking to each other. And the music festival, even though it is a fundraiser to help the Democratic Party to get Democrats elected, it is a sense of community. You don't have to be a Democrat to come to this. You are welcome whether you're Republican and independent or however you identify. It's mostly going to be about having fun.
Music is a unifier.
We're going to have fun. And we got 4 great bands. And again, go to our website, albanycountyyodems.org/music festival, or go to the music festival button. We got a lot more information about this. I think your listeners will find it quite informative and hopefully inspiring enough to actually sign up, buy a ticket. And the last week when I was in your studio with Chair Freilich, the Democratic State Party Chair, we created a promo code. If you go to the website and buy a ticket,
TS20.
I believe that is it. TS20, you'll get 20% off the tickets. Make sure you put that
in the general admission only.
Yes.
But TS20 will get you some savings. And thank you, Klaus, for setting that up.
Thank you for letting me come in and talk about it. Thank you for coming on site and let me talk about it once again.
Cooper Center for Creative Arts, fabulous. And it's going to feature 4 great local bands: House of Cards, Grammys, Cavalry, and Dano. And they are just an amazing special guest roster. Vice Chair Malcolm Kenyatta and the
DNC Women's Caucus Chair Alicia Andrews.
Beautiful. And they'll be available for an after party ticket. That's a VIP ticket.
Yep.
And probably an hour of time with them, you think?
I would imagine at least that. I know the after-party event has been more Lucas Freilich, our state chair's responsibility to put that on. As the county chair, I've been more focused on the music festival. I would assume that an hour is probably going to be too short. I know they're planning on having appetizers, as well as Altitude will still be open if anybody's hungry. If they didn't get enough snacks at the music festival, they could order some food from Altitude. Plus, Altitude has a full bar. So the party will continue after the party. So yes, the Albany County Democrats is the party that knows how to party. That was our theme last year, and it's carried over to this year. We've added the costume contest just because of the timing. being on November 1st, right after the Halloween holidays. So yeah, we're trying to tie it all in together, have it be a real community event. And again, I want to invite everybody, not just Democrats.
Prizes for the top 3 costumes. What prizes are we talking about, Klaus?
Well, I'm not entirely sure if there'll be any swag from the bands or not that we'll be handing out.
Oh, good idea. Yeah.
More than likely, there'll be a dollar figure attached
Woo!
to it.
All right.
We're still trying to figure that out.
Ticket rebate.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm sure if you win first place, probably second place, and most likely close to third place will pay for your ticket if you win. So
look forward to the fun.
which will
4
leave
p.m.
you some extra money for adult beverages and food.
Yeah, this'll be good fun Saturday, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Cooper Center for Performing Arts, Creative Arts, 1174 North 4th Street. Klaus Halbsgut, thank you for having us.
Thank you, Eric.